Hailstone fans. Hailstone Hurling starts now. Welcome to Kiva Sports Center located in Middleton, Wisconsin. You're looking out upon Michael J. Stotts Field, where the players play. Today we have a matchup of blue versus black. And here's your standings. Red is at 3-0, white 1-0, black 1-1, blue 0-1, green 0-3. Your rosters for today. In black is Stephen Cobb, Matt Daly, David Dodge, Pete Drury, John Kenny is in for Shane Fleming, David Grieve, David Moen is out, Logan Spillner, Brady Terry, Craig Wagner. And I'll hand it over to my partner in crime, Benji Cottrell, to give you the blue lineup.
And in the blue Van Hassick, Bill, we have Ben Bowers, Eli Berg, Willie Costigan, Matt Fahey, Phil Forts, Andrew Guilford, Joey Graham, all the way from Clare, Derek Hayes, all the way from Waterford, Max Jackal, and Liam Jones, a Madison native.
That's a heck of a read in there, Benji. Those broadcasting classes are really paying off.
Nice school, Bill.
All right, so we have a little bit of a rush start today. We don't have much of a pregame, but preliminarily we've got black with 1-1, blue 0-1, desperate for a win. Here we go. Brian Murphy is going to make the throw-in as we get this game underway.
And the ball's in, Bill. There's a bit of a tough start. That's Dodgy on the ball. Dodgy, Eli Bergen, and then Brady fighting for it here now. Into the tussle. Looks like Matt's coming away with it. No, the ball's spilled.
Frantic start.
Great intensity to the start of this game already, Bill. I think we're in for a cracker. And Eli Berg's on it. And there's a pull. Brady coming away with the ball in the back. Spilled it. Matt Daly has it. Matt Daly plays up to Dodgy.
Real nice clear there as Dave Dodge hits.
And that's a score for Dave Dodge.
Dave Dodge, first point of the game. Heck of a nice play there as he scooped it up and put it right over the bar.
And there's no wasting time as Max Jackal's on the ball again. He solos to the 30. He hits. And it's just saved by Cobb and goal. And a double save by Cobb.
Saves.
And it's a goal by Jerry Graham.
David Dodge drops that ball right into the back of the net. Who put that over for blue?
That was Dodge.
No, for blue over on this side.
It's a Dodge scored for black, and it was a goal for blue.
Right, and I don't know who put that blue in. I'll have to fix that.
I think that was Jerry Graham.
Jerry got it. That's what it was. Thank you.
In the corner, and Willie Costigan's coming out, and he had a little fall.
But now he's back up.
Oh, and he spilled it. Dodge is after dispossessing him. And it's back out to Matt Fahey. Loose ball. And it's up to Jerry Graham. And as he falls, he strikes, and Jerry with a goal.
Fixing it. So that was Jerry with that goal.
So it's 6 points to 1 already, Bill.
Yeah.
And from the puck out, Cobb hits it out of play.
So let's see if we have the scoring right here. It must have been Dave Dodge with the
point and 2 goals for Jerry Graham.
And 2 goals for Jerry. Thank you, partner. You're quite a sidekick.
Thanks, Bill.
It was a rough start this morning. Doors open a little late, and we're still getting settled in here. Oh, intercepted
and a terrible sideline by Willie, yeah. Matt, he hesitated.
It really looks like the blue has settled into their defense. Black is still a bit discombobulated as they try and feel each other out the first minutes of the game.
And looking at the quick setups, Bill, the Blues have went with Willie and Derek in the back line.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be quite solid. And then they've Eli and Max in midfield, and they've isolated Jerry up front.
Yep, there's your familiar red-helmeted Ben Bars trying to get back of it, and he is able to clear it.
And that was a great save by Ben Bowers after a kick by, and they have to get it out of there, Bill.
And it looks like Willie has fallen back too to help out in the goal. It's really just everybody back. They've got 5 guys back there behind the 13-meter. Now Eli making a run, I see up here.
But if you look the way the Blues are set up, they're set up really defensively, and with Jerry isolated and Brady up front.
Yeah. It appears Blue has switched it up a little this game from last week. Willie back in the backs, all the way back, almost a second goalie, and they're thinking, well,
that's a stinger.
Yeah,
Derek's feeling that in the body.
Taking a moment to look for a sub. It looks like Derek might be coming off. He took one right to the chest, and that was a beautiful goal by.
That was a point by Brady, was it?
Brady, yes.
Oh, that's straight from the puck out to dodge
Yeah.
by Ben Bears.
Mhm.
But it's okay.
Cardinal sin there. You can't give your puck out to the opposing half in indoor, particularly.
Oh, and all the way up. And Eli's on it. Oh, good shot up by Eli, but Dave Grieve has it here now. Was that Mark Smith?
That's John Kenny.
Oh, John Kenny.
In for
Jeez.
Sucky. A great sub. We'll see what kind of game he can have.
Oh, great
hip
push
and
over the
shoulder.
back.
Hip and shoulder there. That's all that was. This is Max Jackal with
Oh,
a
great.
hand pass over to our man.
To Eli Berg. And Eli's fighting away in the corner, but unfortunately he's just possessed. And Eli's back onto it.
Pop up into the dangerous red zone here.
I just love the energy Eli brings it. He's just never gives up, chasing, harassing.
Yep, that's one thing Blue is in no shortage of, is energy. This team gets on the ball, and it's really a matter of putting it into the back of the net. Into the back of the net. Blue now has 3 goals, all by Jerry. Dodge just 2 points.
I don't know where Tom is this morning, Bill, but it's definitely the Jerry show.
That's right. Do we have a Tom in the league? Yes, it's the Tom and Jerry show. I don't know which one's the cat or which one's the mouse, though. Do you?
Tom's the cat.
Tom is the cat. Oh, the Tomcat. All right, got it. I don't know. We once had a member named Tom, but I don't know that we have any in the league this year, so it will just be the Jerry show.
It's just the Jerry show this morning. That's 3
No,
goals already.
if you got out there, we'd have the Ben and Jerry show.
Well, we have the Ben
ice cream.
We have Ben and Jerry's on the blue.
We missed a point there.
Another point by
Blue.
That was by Jerry again. Another point.
All right. And I did miss that second point by Black. They do have 2. I don't know who it could be.
Oh, I think memory serves me correct. That was Matt Daly, I'm sure, but we'll have to recheck.
We'll put it on Matt Daly for now. He may.
He seems like a good guy that would get a point. No, it was Brady. It was Brady with the second point.
Yeah.
Brady came up from the back.
Yep. Oh, I do have it. Sorry, Matt. We're taking that off the board.
Ben Bears with a risky pass across his own goal, but it's to Jerry Grehan, so that's allowed.
But you know, the rewards go to those taking the risks. So we'll see if that pays off. The ball is down now in the Black defensive section. Swinging and missing is Brady. Hand pass over to, it looks like Johnny Kenny, who's got the wheels going now. He's going to weak side and send it into the corner. That's Ben Bars, who comes out on it.
He's spilled it.
Spilled it. He doesn't quite get it. That's Dave Dodge, who loves this garbage, but Ben will not give up on it. Now it's into Matt Daly, who turns, strikes. He knows where to put it, but it goes off wide off in the backboards, and it's now out to Dave Dodge, who grabs it. Now he's soloing off, trying to solo up against the wall. He's just being stood up by Andy Gifford, and now that's Dodge over to Grieve. Grieve tries to put it down into the goal. Now it's Dave. Now it's Matt.
Oh, great
Daly
save by Ben.
Put in Ben. Ben knocks it down, and now he's got it in the goal. He's going to send it away.
Oh, that was a hard hit on Liam.
That's Liam Jones there, taking it early on the chin.
I think that was even before the ball came, Bill.
I think so.
And I see Dodge has been marked out into the black book of Bill.
All right, we'll have it now. There's Liam trying to play defense. He's at least staying one of the few youngins that can stay on him. Oh, but a great foul by Dave Grieve with a nice goal.
Dave Grieve with the tap in after the initial shot from Dave Dodge from the halfway.
Right. I tell you, 5'9". This is more like it. The past few years have been a stinkers, kind of blowouts, but this one is as advertised. Looks like,
and we have Matt on it.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely reverse hand pass, but just didn't go to hand.
Looks like Eli Berg not giving up on it.
Another point for Johnny.
Johnny Kenny is putting himself on the board.
The black team seem to be coming into a bit more at this moment, Bill. They seem to have got their matchups right after initial 3 goals off
Jerry. Now there's nothing going on here.
But see, Jerry sat back a small bit as well to help out defence. I really think they should keep Jerry up front.
There is no benefit in no difference in having 4 guys back there as there are 3. It's a small field, and either you're going to play defense with the 3 or something's going to go in. So you should open it up and have somebody waiting for the counterattack.
Oh, that was a great start. But it's a marathon and not a sprint, and at the moment, Willie's on the sideline.
Oh, here's 2 veterans going at it, 2 American-borns. Just picked up the game about a decade ago. Come on, Liam. Hey, that's my son.
Liam got another point.
On the board. Look at that. There we go. No favoritism, but go blue. All right.
Phil Forts is on the field
Liam
now.
Jones with a point right down the belt line.
And that's another point for Dave Dodge on the other end.
Dodge. The quick answer is always rough in indoor, isn't it?
It is. It's just...
As a goalie, you say, get that ball back into it, get it to a guy, and turn and shoot. it cancels it out right away. The defense that's their moment to shine when they can thwart a counterattack. Otherwise,
another point by Matt Daly.
Matt
Just
Daly
picked up the ball in the middle from a breaking ball of a puck out.
Now you've got a point on the board there, Matt Daly. A nice little flick by Phil Foyts over to Derek, who always takes his time to find the best man. Puts it in. It's knocked down by Grieve. This is Liam hungry for another, perhaps. Blocked out. Well done there. In the yellow helmet is Jones. Then now it's Foyts. Foyts trying to get on it, unable to. I notice he's wearing a glove. Never seen Phil with a glove on before. Oh, and now he's
another point for Dave Dodge, I think.
Dave Dodge, all right.
And Big Willie's back in.
Oh, he's in. He must have gotten a kiss from his sweetheart, perhaps.
Oh, he did.
He's ready to go. It's a hand pass over to Johnny Kenny, who is able to clear it nicely. That's Liam trying to get on.
But it's a 2-1 in the back there for Black.
Yep. We've got Matt Daly coming after it. There's Willie with the broken chin strap.
With the
chin strap.
With his almost stylish.
Is that a signature Tipperary? They walk down Main Street in all the towns in Tipperary
in care.
without everything strapped on. Here we go. It's Matt Daly. Matt Daly and two blue members really getting after Jerry.
And that's great fight for Matt Daly.
Really favoring that knee. He was almost in a scratch today, but he said he's going to tough it out. There's Liam on it, pushing it to the right. That's Ben Barsberg.
Jerry's from Offaly originally. They have no souls in Offaly.
Yep. You mean the offensive Offaly.
Oh,
that's a nice block.
That was a good block. That was destined for top corner. Oh, that was a great kick up by Liam. And now Willie's on it, and Willie's after falling over. That was fucking hilarious, Bill.
Oh, boy, he's gonna have to put I think that's the second time he's been down on the ground with no excuse. This is Eli trying to stand up.
The ground must be tasting nice because Willie's after swallowing it twice.
I tell you, 9-10 with 15 to go in the first half. That's another point by Dodge.
And it's gone 12-10 at the moment. If you look at it, Black have had more scores. Blue really just only got 3 goals and a point.
Yep, I believe I've missed some on the scoreboard here, which is no problem here. Matt Daly with a point.
Do you think they're 100% on the score?
I have 6, 7, 8. I have 1-8. That should be 11, but it says 13. So I may have scored a goal a point though, and that's where the 2-point differential. That's common. And I have 11 for blue, so I am way off. We'll figure it out in post.
I think blue is correct with 11. I think.
Yep. That's Liam with a nice kick. He's staying on it. That's Dave Grieve who's giving pursuit. That's some good ground hurling there. Now he should be helping his blue team.
That's Johnny Kenny fighting in the corner.
Now Black is all the way back. They've got nobody. Oh, Ben Bars bravely with the hands. A nice pass over to Phil with a bounce pass over to Eli within the 13 now. It's blocked down by
Eli.
Steady Brady Terry. Scooped up by Grieve. Nope. Yes, boy, his lifting has come along this season. That's for sure.
Dave Grieve he's fighting fierce hard this morning, Bill.
Yep.
He's up and down.
Yep.
Showing a bit of intensity, and Dave Grieve back on in here again in the corner.
That's Andy Gifford for blue. A new guy trying to do his best, but and he does get position. Well done. A nice little hand pass over to Willie.
And Willie's after falling again.
I wonder what's going on. He did have a knee injury last week. I wonder if it could be something.
Jesus, it's like the passion of Christ, falling 3 times and getting up.
Yeah, that's right. That's a great save.
Great shot by Cov. Great save on the shot by Eli.
Yep.
And we have Jerry. And we beat. Eli
cannot pick up the garbage. It's now Matt Daly with a beautiful clear. And we
have Dodgy in the middle of the field.
Knocked down.
Heads up.
He's covered by.
And it's a goal by Dodgy here.
It's
a save by Ben. I thought that was a certain goal though. With Dave Grieve on the 13.
That's Captain Pete Drury weighing in. It's wide. They continue to play. Now Jerry Green. He sees a streaking Andy Gifford who's got it down, but unable to collect it. It's covered by Brady, who's got an Eli if he wants to try and get it to him. Steady ground hurls over to Jerry, who's unable to collect it.
And we saw Dave Grieve there, Bill. He made up 20-30 yards to get back and squash out that danger. Yep. Oh, it's a great catch by Dodge.
Wonderful pass. I'm guessing we're going to see that in slow-mo in post-production. That's Dave Dodge with a beautiful catch and shot.
But that was a great clearance from the back end there, Bill. After Dave Grieve coming back to squash out the danger, Brady with the pass up to Dodge, and Dodge with the clinical finish.
Did you see that flick he had? He knew he couldn't collect it in hands, but he saw the streaking Dave Grieve and he tried to lay it on the ground for him.
Dodge.
Look at this. He's not hurt. He's ready to play.
Oh.
Jerry with a mishit, but look who's there to pick it up. It's Eli Berg.
Oh, and
Who puts
Eli
it in the
Berg
back
with
of the
the goal.
net. Eli Berg.
We have a game on now.
That's a heck of a shot.
14-16.
Yep, I tell you. There's Jerry there playing hurt, but putting balls in play, and that's at least what you got to do in indoor to have a chance. Great flick by Willie.
Oh, Willie
Sends it away. Jerry tries to get it back to him.
There was a half second there where the ball was in play, and Willie just got to Hurley to it.
So we're at 11 minutes left in the first half. 16-13. Black in the lead.
What was the score?
Was that a shot by Willie? It looks like it went into the rafters.
Point,
he did give a point to Willie. Willie got a point. That's his first of the game.
It's been quiet this morning, Bill.
Yeah.
And Johnny Kenny on it here.
That's right.
Johnny Kenny collects
Johnny
it.
Kenny always
He stands
ready to
up.
play. He's in for an injured Sucky who really hurt his shoulder a couple weeks ago. We hope he's doing all right and can come back. Oh,
that hit the rafters.
The rafters. The old
First
rafters. The best defender in the building.
In the Midwest, you could even say.
Yeah. Johnny Kenny
with a lovely point.
Free.
We have Derek back on for blue here. Willie taking a bit of a break. We have good turnout as well today. We have Colin O'Reilly and Ross here to give their support, which is good.
Yep. We neglected to mention after doing the rosters, we have Brian Murphy refereeing his second game in a row. Yeoman's work here and much appreciated. And then in the scoreboard, Jake Martell came to help out. But it looks like Colin may have pushed him aside. He may be handling it. He's the accountant. Perhaps he likes doing the math.
The math.
So that's a knockdown by Phil Foyts. Over to Dodge. I'm sorry, over to Jerry. I am making that mistake. I'll have to get that out of my head. Now we got Dodgy.
Dodgy with another score.
So what do you think? You think points are going to rule the game, or is it still going to just come down to goals in a game like today?
Like, it seems to be teams because both teams are kind of stacking the back end that shooting for long range points. And
Bergie. You know what?
And Eli just missed the pull.
My thoughts exactly. It just seems like you got guys falling back, and they're going to say, you know what? You're not going to score a goal. We're not going to score a goal. Let's just take points. What was that? Johnny Kenny with another?
Johnny Kenny with another one, yeah.
Guess what? It was a point. There it is. So
and from the puck went straight out of play.
Yep.
But no, both teams seem to be stacking. The blue expect. Oh, that was a mistake, and Jury's onto it. A ball back there by Dave.
What was that, Captain Pete Jury's still holding on. Logan Spillner with a deflection. That's Andy Gifford and Logan going at it in the corner here. Really trying to make it happen.
Was Logan back in? After
I believe that's him. Yeah,
the shoulder.
Yep,
it's great to see Logan back on.
He got the okay last time Black played him. He was able to get in. Dave Grieve, hand pass, blocked down.
And Phil
Foyts able to get to the ball, putting it into an Andy Gifford who's seeing a lot of playing time here. He wants to put it over. Instead, puts it down low. It's cleared by Cobb. That's collected by Jerry, but pushed in the back by Logan, but no call.
And Phil Foyts is such a tight defender. He's marking you so close. He's making your girlfriend jealous.
See, here he goes, dropping back now. A tough assignment on Derek. He just wants to stand Dodgy up, and he's able to. He's looking for the solo. That's the way to play Dodgy.
There we go.
Oh, man. But, Dodgy, he always takes all the time he wants and still collects for a goal or for a point.
Dodgy is just an athlete, taking the game up pretty late. And he's just comfortable on the ball.
He's Americanized to the game. You watch what he does, everyone goes, what? But,
he's unorthodox to say the least, but it seems to be working. He's on the ball here again.
Yep.
He steps back.
Another shot.
Wide, unfortunately.
Follow Daly into the back of the net.
That's a goal by Daly. So I think Daly's on 1 goal and 2 points or so now.
Daly 1-2. You got it. Yeah. And Dave Dodge 1-6.
And it looks like Brady seems to have the change of Willie up front.
Guess
and
what?
Dodge
We
again
may
with
have
another
another point. Here it is. Dave Dodge with yet another.
What started off seemed to be the Jury
game,
show is slowly coming into the Dodge show at this stage.
A lot of points from midfield.
And Brady seems to be cleaning up on Willie back there.
That's Brady into the corner, and that's Dave Greer trying to chase it down. Instead, Ben Bars comes over to collect, sends it over to Derek.
The hand pass should have been used there,
but he can't get it to Derek, and it's knocked down by Grieve just in time. That's Derek who sends it down the line into the side. Willie now playing an offensive role, trying to grab it. Collects, but who's playing that tenacious defense? Good old Brady Terry. Yep. It's Pete Drury trying to get at it. Is that
Oh,
Somebody on the ground here trying
do
to
we have an
collect
injury?
himself.
I think Max is down.
Yep, looks like he's looking at his hand. Tough shot by. It's wide.
Wide.
It's wide. They play. That was Foyt's, and Brian Murphy says play on. This is now Dave Dodge, who's
And look-
solo resets. He stops at the corner, puts it over for yet another point.
And Bill, one thing that I've noticed is the 3-yard stick pass. That's never going to happen. A good couple of times,
Yeah.
plays breaking down because it's a
Yep.
3-yard stick pass.
Yep. We
Just
call
use
that
the hand pass.
We call that the Johnny pass. John Kenny doesn't seem to want a hand pass. Rarely does, and he just sends it the stick pass. It's so ineffective, inaccurate, not very quick. Oh, Ben Bars.
Oh, we won't speak about that one, Bill.
That's right. We'll just.
That's every goalkeeper's nightmare.
That's right. Who put that in too?
That
from
was
August?
Matt
Daly?
Daly, I think.
Yeah. That was quite.
Seems to be going a bit one-sided at the moment.
Yeah, Blues gotta. This. There is a timeout in indoor. You get one per game. This might be a time for Captain Derek Hayes to use it and get his team the ship righted. But
Exactly. They're taking on water at this stage, Bill.
yeah. No, get the bailout buckets. Here we go. It's. Dave Dodge with a
Dave
beautiful
Dodge
score.
I say Dodge is on 3 goals and
Yep.
3 points at this moment.
I have 2-8.
2-8. Oh.
He's pointed a ton from midfield. Here comes Johnny Kenny with a shot. Great save this time.
They really need to mark Dave Dodge.
Yep.
Maybe if they throw Jury on him. Jury's
Yep.
a tight marker.
Yep.
Again, like Phil Foyt's made your girlfriend
Agreed.
jealous. He's such a tight defender.
In indoor, you could put anybody on somebody if they're disciplined enough. That's Johnny Kenny with a goal.
Yeah,
Johnny Kenny. You
with
could take a non-scoring player and say just follow Dave Dodge and be effective, but it just breaks down. You don't know why. Maybe it's just too early. It's just too much running. But the times that people have had to cover a guy like Ross in the past, if you just put one guy to follow him and say just don't touch the ball, just touch him all game, it's just more effective.
It is, yeah. You just need to sacrifice your game in that case, and that's what Blue needs to do here. Because even looking at Dodge at this moment, he's free 30 yards out from goal. Somebody needs to be picking him up.
Well, partner, it might be time for our PBR trivia question. I don't know that you'll know because I'm reaching way back on this one. But the question for those viewers out there that may have been with the club for a while. Wait, we got some action in front of the goal. It's Dave Grieve with a beautiful follow and goal. All right, so that's his second goal of the game.
Dave Grieve is really playing
So
hard out
your
there today.
PBR trivia question. Who designed the current Hurling Club of Madison logo?
Oh,
I don't know that you've met him. It was a early on player, but you may as well give him his props in the PBR trivia question. There may be some guys that could pull that out. And we'll have your answer in a few minutes. Who designed the current Madison Hurling logo? Wide ball into
that's
the
a
net.
rare wide by Dodge.
Yeah,
The
that
Madison
sure is.
logo.
Yeah.
That I don't know, Bill.
Yeah, I don't think you've met him, Ben. You came. He's. I'll give a hint. He's since not with the club. He's moved on, living out near New York City now. I think.
Well,
But,
it's
a
definitely
good man. It's a classic.
It's definitely not Dairy Master. I'll tell you that much.
No.
Unless it was a Crayola crane.
Oh, that's a wonderful entry, Dairy Master. We'll consider it. But no,
Yeah.
the one came from a real sharp guy who's done some logos or some graphic design for us throughout the years.
Good.
Here we go.
No more hints.
Dave
for them,
Dodge. No more hints. You're right. That's a hand pass over to Johnny Kenny. Johnny Kenny into a corner, sends it down. Great save by Ben Bars, but it goes up off the crossbar and in. That you can't blame Ben.
No,
for.
to be fair, Ben's doing well in goal. He's after making save after save after
He's
save.
under fire, and we may very well have yet another blowout.
Ben is pretty much the little boy with his finger in the dam at this stage.
Exactly. Asking anyone who walks by, will you help me? And they all keep walking. It's a kind of a pity. All right, hand pass over to Johnny.
And Dave
Kenny's
Dodge
on
is the
top.
tidal wave hitting the dam.
That's right. Ben Barr's trying to flick it out. Doing yeoman's work over
And
here.
nobody helping them.
Nobody helping. It looks like
Phil Forts is on the
looks
ball
like they're
now.
on the counter attack. A hand pass over to Liam Jones,
And
who
Liam
does collect it. Oh, he stutters, and that's not going to work. Here's Matt Daly holding him up. That's a hand
Good
pass
use of hand pass, good recovery by Liam.
over to Gifford, who's got his best going, and that's
That's a point.
Andy Gifford with a point. That'll put him on the board. The new guy, new season. Welcome to your inaugural season.
Where's Andy from originally?
Andy is friends with Logan Spillner.
Good stuff.
Works with him and just showed up and started following everybody around one day. And we said, well, here's a hurl. Better start playing.
Similar enough story to Sucky.
That's right. So that's Grieve keeping his feet, but Ben Bars makes a nice little cut move. Hand pass over a wide open Derek Hayes. Derek Hayes with the puck in and puts it
good
over
point.
the bar for a point. Well, Blues starting to push back.
This game reminds me of a game between Banhassick and Ballynora back about 6 years ago, Bill.
Well, let's hear about it.
Banhassick was just streaming ahead. Brian Murphy's Ballynora just weren't able to keep up.
Yep.
Yeah, this is pretty much it.
This is Blue finding himself trying to paddle upstream. It's just not going anywhere. Here's Blue hand pass intercepted
cut out by Daly.
Daly. He's
and Daly like a train. Oh, great block by Eli, I think. And it's a 65.
65. All right, no score. Well, 40-16, a brutal reality that we're up against here.
And it's 45 seconds to the halftime, and the Blue team.
Yep.
I'm sure.
It's the Steve Cobb show.
He's
probably got a clean sheet. I don't. How many goals?
No, 3 goals by
four,
Jerry.
Four goals. Yeah, 4 goals. That's right. The good start.
Oh, what a save again by Bill. Oh, by Ben.
Yeah, that was a nice free that put it in hard by John Kenny. That's his second point from free. He's got a total of 5 though.
Ben's making
out
in.
Now Jerry's back. Let's see if he can't make something happen.
And Liam's on the ball.
Or Liam, he does get on the ball. He's just got to get that lift down a little bit. He's hip and shoulder there with Dodgy. Dodgy comes away with it. Now it's knocked down by Derek. Still 15 seconds to go. Puts a shot on goal. A nice save by Ben, who collects it, turns, spins. Hand pass over to Derek. Shot over. Now a quick hand pass back to Eli Berger, who's able to get onto it. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. It's knocked down by Dodgy. And that's the half. Seems to be quite a blowout. I see an issue with the camera over. I'm going to go get it. So, partner, why don't you just give us the rundown? Here's the score sheet.
Of course, yeah.
I'll be right back.
So far in the game, we have the black team scores on the board for Matt Daly. He's 2 goals and 2 points. We have David Dodge, 2 goals and 8 points. We have John Kenny, who's in place in for Sucky this morning with 1 goal and 5 points. And we have Dave Greer with 2 goals. We have Brady Terry a point in from the back. And on the blue team, we have Eli Berg with 1 goal. Willie Costigan with 1 point. Andrew Gifford with 1 point. Jerry Grehan with 3 goals and 1 point. Derek Hayes 1 point. And Liam Jones with 1 point. Overall, it's been Blue got off to a really good strong start. They went 9-2 up, 9-4 up even, and just seemed to have lost the lead pretty quick after that. Black came on pretty hard. They seem to have got the matchups pretty quick. Brady Terry playing well in the back. Nobody squashing out goal chances. Steve Cobb's playing well in the defense too. Ben Bears has been absolutely inundated with shots and goal, and doing well to save. I'd say 90% of them. It's the 10% that's gone in. So it's quite a busy morning for Ben Bears. Overall, Black seem to be taking more points. Dave Dodge there with a call out of 2-8. It's contributing 14 points, which is almost the entirety of the blue team scoring already. Fast furious game, a few mistakes, but overall the black team seem to be performing better. I'm looking over Bill and I see that Sucky is, even though he's injured, he's still marshalling the troops.
There you go.
He's in the middle of them there and he's
giving sage wisdom over there, saying, yeah, boys, keep doing what you're doing. We're up
15 points.
Yeah, exactly.
25 points.
Yeah, 25 points. There's very little advice that needs to be given over on that black bench. The blue, I think that Derek's probably just saying, do your best.
They're taking
but they've got to switch off from their defensive stance and just put 4 guys up on the half and try.
I think they need going for the shootout. I think Willie needs to get into the game a bit more.
Well, I see Ben Bars is coming out for second round. This guy can't be knocked down. He won't stop. Blow after blow. He still gets up off the stool and walks back out there. How much punishment can this man take?
I tell you, he's the busiest man in Madison this morning. He's as busy as a one-handed builder in Baghdad.
All right. Well, while we're in a break here, why don't I give you the answer to that PBR trivia question? The question was, who designed the current Hurling Club of Madison logo? A fine young man by the name of James Zidane Whiskey. No one's ever pronounced it. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Apologies to you, James. It's a wonderful logo that has gained notoriety around the country as we've headed out in the old. Now our jerseys are striped with the PBR, and People come
I
up
don't
and
know about the
ask
stripes, Bill.
see our logos. I know that we may need. I'd like to go to maybe a block color like
Block color
white.
would be nice.
Just all.
Yeah, white be sexy.
That'd be with just a little piping, a little maroon piping or something. Maybe we'll look into that this year.
An alternative could be, but even like, geez, the amount of gear we look at people wearing. I think Dave Grieve walked into a bar the other day and was wearing it, and they asked him, did he know three? So even around Madison, the jerseys and stuff are getting quite noticeable.
Exactly, and it's helpful to spread the word because our club is growing with membership. And well, that was a quick score. 7 seconds in, John Kenny wants a point,
and he's just still keeping the clock ticking over.
Yep. So let's see here. Let's see how Brian Murphy. Wow, keeping the trains on time, even though the late start. We're looking at having a minute left.
And Brian Murphy and all his family before him were quite punctual. His grandfather Con Murphy was a train conductor back in the 50s.
Is that right?
In Cork, yeah.
That would explain the pocket watch he always walks around with. All right, Stephen Cobb sends it out to Ben Barres. Derek says, well, why don't you pick it up and hand pass over to me, which he does. Now Willie's wide open, but instead Derek's looking for maybe a quick score. Instead, it's knocked down by Cobb.
But even if you look at it, Brady being the silent assassin there in the back and just cutting off all the dangerous attacks.
That is a big credit to him and his defense, allowing only 16 points in a half. Cobb spreading out. We have a goal by Jerry. What happened here?
Oh, it looked like a goal-mouth scramble that could have been.
Well, we've got the GoPro camera. We'll run the slow-mo. It looks as though there was
foul
called on Cobb, and we will have a penalty shot.
Willie's going to go for it.
Jerry's supposed to be taking this because he was the one fouled, unless it was a technical foul. Like maybe
it was a technical. It was picked off the ground.
Willie! The ground, and Willie just takes a point off. Very, very loud and decisive point, but just a point.
Willie was trying to roof that.
Jeez. If it ends up being a 2-point game, I tell you, Willie will.
He'll be losing sleep tonight. Oh, what a goal by
Matt Daly.
Strafing the puck out into Matt Daly's big claw.
The counter-attack.
Took his 3-4 steps and just buried the bottom corner.
Counter-attack is always so important in the indoor.
And what an answer from that point.
Mm-hmm. Dave Dodge.
What should have been? That was a 5-point swing round.
Willie throws him to the ground. Derek. Oh, the old hip and forehead is what we got there. Johnny Kenny really getting after it.
Johnny Kenny's.
There's your stick pass, but it works now. He'll never stop doing it. A great block down by Phil. Always just a solid veteran defenseman. What happened here to Daly?
Daly's down. He looks hurt.
Who took that point? Was that Dodgy?
That was Dodgy, I think. Yeah,
Dave Dodge.
And on Daly's back up.
I didn't see what happened. It looked like to me like he actually got tripped up, maybe just on his own.
I'd say it was a tangle of feet.
Derek may have grabbed a hurl or something, but good to see he's all right. The Galway man is all right now. It's
Jerry Grehan.
Jerry, what a flick of the wrist! But it's knocked just wide by and into the boards by Cobb. A nice save. That's
the blue team for me, Bill, is I'm a bit disappointed with them. I thought with Jerry, Willie, I thought it'd be the opposite way. But
yeah.
Fair play to the black team, they're fighting hard.
Well, I tell you,
it's an all-American black team as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Pete.
Well, except Cobb.
Yeah, Pete went primarily with Americans in his and if you Daly, I don't know. He has a term for himself. He doesn't really know what he is. He lived 3 years in Galway, then moved to America, raised as an Irishman, really playing hurling and stuff. But
his father Vinny is some man. I tell that much.
Yeah. He'll be watching today. Hello to Vinny. Oh, geez, is his mom Des? I can't remember what his mom's name is.
I had a great time sculling pints of stout with Vinny down in Gaelic Park in Chicago there early on in the year.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Vinny came up for our tournament, Midwest tournament, too.
Oh, he did too, yeah.
Wide.
That was a wide ball.
Still driving around watching his kid playing sports,
That was good.
I guess you never stop. Hey, I'm watching my kid.
Exactly.
If he gets in, he did get a point. Oh, Dodgy.
Dodgy with it. I say
that's the puck out to the midfield. Midfield to a point, just like that.
Simple hurling.
Yep.
Simple hurling.
Simple hurling. You can really run up the score that way. Another point.
And if you
for
look
Dodgy.
at it, Black are just keeping the scoreboard going now. While Blue are fighting desperately.
Look at how far back Black is. I guess their strategy is they're never going to catch us with a point. Willie with a beautiful weak side point, though.
But if you look at it there, Brady got the initial block in. It was just great defending. He was pushed out then by John Kenny. Had to settle for the point.
Puck out, short puck out to Johnny. There's a stick pass hurting him. Jerry.
That was a fresh air strike by Jerry.
Yep. Jerry playing with he did not want to play today up until really last night. He said, you know what, I think I can have a go at it. Flick, strike, right into Johnny. It must have been sent back into the net.
Johnny was in 15 away there, and you could see that the frustration's getting to Jerry.
The real problem we have is in indoors there is no second whistle. You're free to take it any time. So then the question is,
oh, and that's a goal by Jerry.
Oh, nice shot. They needed that.
21-48. 27 points of difference.
Yeah. This would be a comeback for the ages. Let's see. In the last 5 minutes, Blue has been 1-2, and Black still 1-3. So I guess they still have the better of them, but not by much.
And that's 1-4 by Dave Dodge again.
Oh,
that
beautiful.
Man. He's definitely on 3-8 at this stage, is he?
Yeah.
2-8 or 2-11 or 12.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's another point there. That was by Derek, I think.
Derek Hayes with the point.
And there's a long ball out again up to Dave Grieve, and Max Jackals on his back.
Down by the Jackal. And Derek, boy,
Derek rolling back the clock.
Every time I see the Derek Hayes, the man from Waterford, playing, I think, boy, does he know how to take his time and find the right pass every time.
He just makes time for himself on the ball. He's that comfortable type of hurler.
Yep.
And Dave Grieve looking to decapitate
being
Pete
6'5", 230 doesn't hurt though, as far as making that time.
No.
If I overweighed you there, Derek, I'm sorry. I'm sure I know you're working on it. You look svelte.
230, yeah. Jeez, they say you could even be generous with the 230 bill. I mean, Jerry Grayton going from a long way out.
He's the guy. He's one of those few guys in our club that looks great in an extra large T-shirt. So don't worry about it, Derek. Great. There's a strike by Dodgy on the ground.
And
I'm sorry, Jerry.
Dodgy's
now
keep
Dodgy
going.
Collects.
And he strikes.
Move.
And there's a point by Dodge. Dodge. If there's an early contender for man of the match, Dodge is everywhere. He's back there helping out. He's on the other end scoring.
We may have an American winning the six-pack for the first time this year. You never know.
That'd be good.
That'd be good, yeah.
I heard Sean Doonan was a contender in a couple of games for him.
Well, he drank it. He didn't understand it wasn't for him. But let's see who put that over.
Halftime,
Dodgy put that over? Yeah, at halftime. Hey, we got a second half. What?
And we've Eli on it here, and Eli and Johnny fighting for like mad.
And
Andy Gifford come in and collects that up, takes a strike.
I am impressed.
Oh, and it's a goal for Andy Gifford!
Andy Gifford scores! Andy Gifford scores!
His debuting goal, I think, Bill. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely. Now we have a new contender for man of the match.
Man of the match,
Gifford,
yeah, true.
Look at that.
Gifford, and he's fighting hard out there.
If he gets the minutes, he may make something happen. Now it's
that's 1-1 by Gifford.
Shot wide.
And you can see the blue team now, Bill, out of frustration. They're trying shots 20-30 yards. They're never going to go in.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I mean, Brady Terry backed out with his broom, sweeping up everything.
Yep.
He's marshalling the defense as well.
Now a 25-point differential, 50-25 with only 17 and a half minutes to go. There is a lot of work to be done by Blue to make this Are we going to have a close game at all this season? I think Green and White had a pretty close game. Otherwise, they've all been
pretty
they've
lopsided.
all been easy on the ref,
I don't know about that, Bill.
Look at Dodge. Look at Dodge. What did I do?
Back there.
Did you think it looked to me like maybe a little push in the back?
But he was back there getting a tackle in, making sure it wasn't a clear-cut goal.
We'll take a look at the slow-mo and see exactly what that was. And
I think it was
everyone can judge from home.
And we have Cobb.
Now what's going on
Cobb
here?
facing up Jerry Gray.
Oh, yes. A penalty shot. That looked like an off-speed kind of shot by Jerry. Goes right in.
It was almost like a knuckleball.
Blue knees Jerry. So
and Dave Grave. Dave Grave on the ball.
The ground, nope.
Oh, no. And there we have Phil Forts back there again.
Pass to the goalie, then struck down the line. That's Jerry trying to chase after it, but not wasting any energy. He knows he's not going to get to it in time.
And Steve Cobb back there.
Oh.
We were saying earlier, Bill, it's pretty much an all-American team.
Yep.
I wouldn't count Steve Cobb. He's from the Pale of Ireland, from Dublin. So
that's right. We've had plenty of Irish guys show up not knowing how to play hurling.
Marcus Kennedy is one of them.
And that's it. Grieve with a goal. Grieve with a beautiful goal.
Grieve
He's
another
really
goal.
had great.
That's 3 goals for Grieve today, I believe.
You're right. He's got 9 points.
And Willie needs
Black.
Willie
Really
being
chasing after
next
it now, getting after it. That's defensively Ben Bars.
Ben used the hand pass, man.
Well, he had
Doing no favour for Gifford, and
I
Gifford's
agree.
back on and fighting with Dodge here.
Dave Dodge,
Gifford's
look
not
at
going to
this.
give up.
Look at this. We got a guy with a 5-star up against a guy with a sticker on the back of his helmet. That's a great job by Andy knowing what to do.
Reckless foul, but it's no harm.
Yep. See, technically, Dodgy should be taking this now.
Oh,
Because
so
he's the one that was fouled. But
Brian Murphy
Kenny,
we must have a word with Brian Murphy about the rules.
Yeah.
Those
That's
lads in Ballinor
That's a new rule. It's an easy one to forget. But I like the new rule. It puts everybody
It
on.
does. It does.
On
well, didn't you get slapped with a slitter last year off Ross? Was that why you put the new rule in,
You
Bill?
know what I think? I think Tim Murphy should have taken that one.
Yeah.
Tim, if you're out there, we love you.
T-Dog. Oh, T-Dollar.
Yeah. All right, that's scooped up by Foyt's. Always knows where to go.
And Andy Gifford. Andy have time.
We got an orange stick and a sticker on the back of his helmet and a beautiful hand pass.
And a good
Boy,
decision
Andy,
in the
well
pass.
done. And a shot by Phil. Point for Phil Foyt's. Always good for a point or two.
Even though it was already there, that was a good decision by Andy. He stood up.
Yeah.
He assessed what the options was on. He gave the hand pass off to Phil, and Phil put over the bar.
Well, you've made some observations earlier that there's a few veterans that could take a page out of the book of Andy. Use your hand pass.
There we go. Exactly.
That's the way to stick on it. Now you got Dave Dodge.
Dave Dodge, another one. That man. What's he on? 3:15 at this stage?
Yep. 13. 3:13. 2:13. 2:13. No goals this half yet.
And Blacks are just tipping over a few points. Dave Grieve got one goal, I think, but.
Boy, I tell you,
Dave Grieve's back on it again.
If Blue plays like this against their remaining opponent, which is White, we may have our second place team forming right now. Black.
Oh, that's a hit by Phil Forts. And it's Messi in the goal.
Oh, Dave Green waiting for the garbage. Can't put it over. Boy, it's a mess here.
And Ben Bears come out of it.
Yeah.
And Ben Bears couldn't strike off his left. He had to go back onto the right.
Just getting it out of there, which is.
And Brady Terry. Brady just assesses the options.
Liam Jones chasing him down. Stay with him there, Jones. Well done. Forcing the hand pass. That goes Jackal, who knocks it down. The ball's out of play. Craig Wager making his first appearance. Boy, Black's really got to move the bench with a 25-point lead.
On.
Finally, we see Craig Wagner.
Everyone
paid for the ticket to come and see him, and they're finally getting a chance.
Here we go. This is
the man in the white helmet, old number 11. He's out there ready to play.
This is why I got up this morning.
I heard
Craig was playing.
We could have slept in 40 extra minutes this morning if we knew he wasn't coming in until 13 minutes left in the second half.
And he's straight into
him. Great pass to Eli, then that's blocked down. Meanwhile, Black's still playing full strength, I'd say. Not really sitting any of their starters just yet. I see Johnny Kenny over there and Captain Pete Drury trying to run the show from the bench. Great pass into Willie but Ben Barr's able to see it. Strike over to Berg. Berg sends it over to Liam
Berg just used a hand pass there. He did no favors for
Jones
Liam.
And Craig Wagner. Here we go.
And Craig is just.
Yep. Unfortunately, Liam's all the way back there. He's got a great hook.
Another goal by Dave Grieve.
Yep,
That's 3.
Dave Grieve. That is. Dave Grieve is at
4.
Where are you? They're 4 for the game.
He's pretty tough on himself, Dave Grieve. He'll be happy with 4 goals today.
Oh, great save by Cobb, not giving into it, but the great follow by the Jackal.
The Jackal.
The Jackal puts it over.
He's there. He's
always keeping an eye out. There's a nice double by Dodge, but it's blocked down by Berg. Berg swinging
Fresh shot by Berg.
Now into his hand, he knows who to try and get it to. The man of the day for Blue is Jerry. Soloing, Dodge, Daly giving some pressure, knocked down by Terry. Terry striking it over to the wall. Now it's going to be Dave Dodge who's collecting, looking.
Jory still looks a bit injured, doesn't he? He's walking a little bit gingerly.
I'd say he's.
Congratulations to Jory as well. He had a newborn back.
That's right.
The firstborn baby in Madison this year.
I think that's newborn in your household's probably the only thing that's going to get you up at 5:30 in the morning to go play hurling. I can tell you that.
Oh, I've seen Craig Wagner take to the field.
Yeah. Or yes, he heard. Wait, who are we playing?
What?
I'll be there. That's.
Oh, and
Brady wanted a point, but instead it's wide.
That was a good effort by Brady.
All right, I'm looking for the white helmet. It looks as though Craig is now back off. Taking a breather.
You're either burnout or you fade away, Bill, and he's the burnout type.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's a great catch and shot by Jackal. And then he forces Cobb to put it into the net. That's the kind of pressure you need to put on the backs so it comes back to you. Here's Jerry looking for a sideline cut here. Ben Barr's out of the goal. Derek now trying to
and trying to do a sideline off this.
Here's a messy play here in front of the boards, but we got
very.
front row seat here, partner. Look at this. We got Jerry standing up. John Kenny's
the veins
blocked
coming out of
ball's
John
up
Kenny's
against
neck.
The boards here. That's Jerry with a great steal. Now he just needs to make something of it. Hand pass over to Willie. Now it's second time to his hand. Now he's got no, he drops it on the floor and resets it. Now he's looking for it. It dribbles over to the sideline. Dave Dodge, minor pressure, but at least not letting him move forward. Now he is coming into the corner. Impossible angle?
Score.
Not so impossible.
Not so impossible for Willie. Willie on his day, he can hurl lovely. It's just getting him going.
Yep. He knows he has.
Dave Dodge from the puck out.
What a shot, Dave Dodge.
Straight from the puck out.
I take
Dave
credit
Dodge
for that. Dave Dodge honed his skills of popping it over the goalie's head by yours over
yours
truly. He knows how to take care of a guy who's coming off the back line.
He does.
He's
what a goal though. Simple.
We mentioned him earlier. Yeah, we mentioned him earlier. An innovator who's really taken this game, read the rules, and said, "Hey, why don't I just do it this way? Because it fits me better, and it does work very well."
The Frank Sinatra of hurling, he did it his way.
That's right. I like it. One time, Ben, you'll like this. I think I have some old pictures from early on. He had real long hair. We called him Solo Jesus, but now then he showed up one day with a regular guy's haircut, and we don't know what to do. I like the Frank Sinatra of hurling.
Frank Sinatra's.
It's perfect.
And Matt Daly,
the old reliable Mr. Automatic Matt Daly. Does what he wants out there.
And here we have Dodge in the corner again.
Never mind that buzzer. That's from the field behind us. There is 9 minutes, 12 seconds.
They're playing some foreign sport called soccer, I think.
Oh, jeez. Looking over here with envy. Nice shot by the captain. Pete Drury puts it over for a point. There he is.
That's all good stuff.
Yep. Well, you always miss Sucky, but blue has certainly made.
Great goal by Eli Berg.
Wait, did he hand pass that? Or are we letting him do the camogie rules, or is he? No, he
struck
it. All right, there
it is. He struck it. It was off the Hurling.
We'll let him do the camogie rules if you want. That's
make
fine.
an exception for Eli. He can play camogie.
No hitting Eli. All right, guys, hands up.
Yeah.
All right. So now
but great goal there by Eli.
Yeah,
Pucker from Derek into his paw.
Jerry striking it low, looking for a goal. Eli knowing where to play, knowing where to be. Now blue really putting on it. They've got 3 inside the 13, hoping for something, but it's cleared away.
Caught out
nice flick.
by Jerry.
Nice flick. Stays on it long enough to put it into the rafters.
And that's another mention for the rafters.
The Supermac rafters. Brought to you by Supermax. Try the curly fries. Supermax.
What do you think?
By Daly. A save by Derek Hayes.
Derek Hayes, yes.
Ball trickles over into a corner now. There is a scrum for it. Guys battling, trying their best to get it. Knocked down by Ben Bars. Ben Bars is going to chase it down.
Ben Bowers is playing a...
Yep.
He's like Brave.
Double hit by guess who?
Dave Grieve
making
with 5 goals.
Vying for man of the match. Ooh. 5 goals.
Making his claim.
Exactly.
5 goals by Grieve. He's not wasting any points.
Exactly.
He's not wasting any time with points.
Yep. He's outscored Dave Dodge this second half. Actually, they're tied. They're both good for 9 points. And Grieve has played far fewer minutes. An impressive display, that's for sure. Here's a scoop
Dave
by
Grieve
John Kenny.
He's all about the points. Straight in, no kissing.
To Pete Drury. Nice move by the captain. Looking for it.
Looking for a point.
What a strike by Captain Pete Drury. Looking for a sub. He needs one. He earned it.
Take me off, coach.
Get me oxygen. All right, ball over to Phil Foyt's plenty of time.
Yeah, he's going to wind up here.
Yep,
no, he's not.
Hand pass over to Jones. Drops it. He's got to work on that hand pass. Old stands up. Johnny Kenny. He's knocked down by Jerry, who is not giving up. Liam Jones with a deflection. Now it's over to Phil. Phil with a big strike. No, a great hook by Brady Terry. Liam Jones in the white and yellow helmet tries a short hand pass over to the experienced Phil Foyt. Sends it over to Gifford, who wants something. Swing and a miss. He's got to work.
I think Brady Terry, I'd say he originated from Kilcon McLaughlin in Offaly because he just doesn't know when to give up.
Nope.
And Willie again. Willie with the strike from 20.
Those guys from Kakakakakwe, well known for not knowing. Well known for not giving up. All right, ball heads over to Gifford, who knocks it down over to
Willie.
Hand pass over to Willie. He knows what to do. Put it in low. Look at all the defense. Good Lord.
Look at Brady again. Jesus.
Good Lord, a lot of guys with black T-shirts not wanting
They're
to
just
give up.
sucking them up and Willie getting tick.
A good call, I'd say, was Willie fell to the ground. He grabbed Daly, just trying to
Daly's back
pull
there.
him down. It's been that kind of
And
day.
as the dust settles here,
Yep.
Bill,
Willie's rethinking whether he should have brought a lady to this game. Maybe next week would be a better one.
Do I see Conor Riley trying to steal his girl over there?
Great ball.
That was
a
wide by
wide
Johnny.
ball. I'd say it's a 65, but what's the call? Nope. It did not go off for Gifford.
Murphy all the way from Ballinora saying it's a wide ball.
Yep.
Derek Hayes, a Waterford man with the puck out.
The ball
straight up to Willie to
Willie,
man.
who collects, hits. No.
And Willie, no. Brady on
Brady Terry.
again.
Jeez, another great showing over there in the back.
The girl Willie's after bringing along is getting jealous of Brady Terry.
That's right. What's his name? He's taken, ladies. I'm sorry. Brady Terry's taken.
Because he's stuck to Willie like like glue.
Brady is a
the
very
indoor game
respected
suits Brady as well.
Liam Jones with the hand. Oh, good look.
Great pass
good
off
look
to Gifford.
over.
Gifford with another puck. Oh,
that's the point. No, it's saved. Ball saved. Now, what's Jerry going to do with it?
He winds up. And
another great save. Cobb. He's quietly going about having a nice game too. Not many goals.
Dr. Cobb is dissecting this at the back.
That's right. Point from deep is Matt Daly. Really nice decision there. I tell you,
it's all go here, Bill.
Yep.
And Dodge again with another on the ball again.
Ball into the corner. That's Derek who pushes off.
Takes his time.
Grieve is not staying away from that goal. He loves it. He wants more. This is great job by Gifford. I tell you, Gifford's touched the ball more than any Blue player. And this is his second game of his life, I think.
And he's not giving up.
Daly with great vision sees a wide open John Kenny, who stood up with Jerry.
Oh, and here we go, Jerry on the ball.
Jerry, like a sniper there, waited for his chance and took it just in the nick of time. It was a great strike.
Look who's back there. It's only Dodge.
Dave Dodge.
He takes bounces. He doesn't bother. Dodge doesn't need his 3 or 4 steps.
No. He bounces that better than he bounces a basketball. I can tell you that. We saw that earlier this year. Willie really rough strike across the chest. Really tough strike across the chest.
Dodge claimed for a foul, and you know what? I can't disagree with him. That was a wild strike by him.
Yep. I tell you, if you're Captain Pete Drew, you might want to rest some of your big guns for another day. They've got this well in hand. And
Dave Grieve
with another. Oh boy,
Dave Grieve
he is putting up an amazing display. These are not garbage goals. He knows where to stand and what to do. He's always looking for it. Blue leaving him a knockdown. Ball hit into the corner. Swing and a miss by the Jackal.
And he's just clipping
Matt Daly really working hard back there in the corner with a strike that gets knocked down and trickles into the corner there.
We have Dodge coming out with it again. Dodge is on both ends of the football today.
Just hand passing.
Good hand pass.
Or the slitter, yeah. And that's a ball that goes up. Guess who's got it?
Dave Grieve.
He puts it in. He cannot be stopped this second half. That's his 5th goal of the half. The only other players on the team to score this half on black are goals are Matt Daly and Dave Dodge. That's a great strike. Ball trickles over to Willie. Johnny Kenny. That's the way to hold up a guy deep in the.
Makes him think twice.
Oh, but the stutter step doesn't work. Instead, Johnny has displaced.
Here's
trying to lift. And here's Johnny.
Johnny went and who has the ball now? Only Dave Grieve.
Good Lord.
Dave Grieve could have made his face.
When you're getting pulled down in the goal box by the man from Tip, you know you've had a good game. Well done. All right.
When Willie's trying to put the Rocky Cashel off.
Yeah, that's right. Ball is knocked into the air. Jackal flick to Berg. Berg his strike has really developed. It's the first time now instead of the third time. That's a reset by Dodgy.
And Dodgy
a very nice touch. Puts it over. Yeah, that's another point for him. Minute and a half to go. Blue is going to have to really assess what's going on here. They do have a game against Green coming up. That could be an interesting matchup.
That'd be
When's that game, Bill? The 2 winless teams, I think in a couple weeks. Next week is Green Blue, so it's next week. That one you'll want to tune into.
That'd be
a strike across the face there. That doesn't feel good. Here comes Dave Dodge.
And he lays off the west.
There's our man. The white helmet. Come on, Craig. Former GM Craig Wagner, current Heartland PR guy.
And is out to
club man.
Great club.
And look, Eli.
If he sees Gifford.
He does. He's got to see him. How does he not see him?
He doesn't.
Dare I say that may have been a selfish move.
That was very selfish.
First ever. Ben Bars. Ben Bars, a glutton for punishment, is out there now, running into walls.
He doesn't know when to give up.
Ball. This poor guy, the Ben Bars.
And he's going to take it himself.
He's wondering, when do we play green? Well, green's no fun either. He's going to be facing...
Doozers.
And he's going to be facing shots by Brian Murphy.
Was that a goal?
No goal. 12 seconds. Ball bounces off. Reed wanting more. Derek Hayes says no more.
Derek Hayes.
No more. I've had
Put
enough.
a bit of respect on the board.
Knocked over by Logan.
73. And a goal just put a bit of...
Who was that? Was that
Jackal.
Jackal. The Jackal saves a bit of face there. Puts another goal in. And there it is. Mr. Cottrell.
It was a fun time.
It was fun time. I enjoyed it, partner. Let's do
it next week again.
Let's do it next week. Okay, here's a quick breakdown. 73-42, Black wins. That puts the standings at Red 3-0, Black 2-1, White is at 1-0, Blue is at 0-2, and Green at 0-3. And guess who we've got playing next week? Blue versus Green. Should be interesting.
Should be a good game.
So what's the wrap up? What are your thoughts on the effort put out by everybody in this game?
I think the two key call-out players, definitely Dave Grieve, 6 goals, I believe. He was just a poacher.
Seven goals, no points, and then Dave Dodge with 3 goals and
15 points.
That's
some scoring. 15 points in and it just goes to show Dodge was. He got his 2 goals early. Well, 1 in either half, or 2 in the first half, I think. Was it?
Yeah.
But he was just sitting, helping out in the back, in the back end, popping over the points, fighting hard. Overall, good win by Black. They really showed their dominance.
Just 1 second. Hey, Liam! Come here. Yeah, no, Blue stood it up to it. Could you get all these cameras, please, the 3 of them? Can you grab the cameras and just bring them over there, like along this wall? Thank you. Oh, they got him already? I'm sorry, they already got him. Sorry, bud. Good game. Yeah, go grab that one. Thanks.
But no, Dodge.
Really think he's going to have to go with the man of the match. Dodge gave it his best. Dodge played lots of defense.
Dave was just his poacher. He was just hanging off the... He was just hanging off the goal. But no, Dodge was back there helping out, defending, getting last tackles in. Scoring on the opposite side.
Well, the standings are taking shape here. It looks like Red and Black maybe vying for
who's on the red team?
Red team would be Alan and me, Ross.
Say no more.
We've got
Elegance and Green.
We've got a powerful team. They've really run the score up. In fact, this Black team that just won by big actually got throttled pretty well by Red. So we maybe taking shape and seeing who might be ending up in the final at some point.
And if you look at the Black team today, showed dominance. It's John Kenny, Sucky. Still, this Black team continues strong.
Strong sub by John Kenny there really helped too. So I gotta give them kudos for all the effort. All right, well, partner, that'll wrap up this broadcast for the Hailstone Broadcast Network. This is Bill Jones. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Have a good morning, everybody.
Have a good day, guys.
I'm standing here with the man of the match, Dave Grieve for Team Black. Dave, you're coming on strong. Second indoor season or first?
First indoor.
First ever indoor season, already a man of the match in the book. Hell of a game, hell of a second half. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, it's my birthday weekend, and now I got a 6-pack of Guinness, so this is going to be a good weekend.
Nice. Now, how did you come about getting all those goals? I think you had 5 or 6 the second half. How'd that happen?
I was picking up rebounds, and then I got those touches in, and I was able to get a few good shots off.
Well, it was a hell of a game, man, and a hell of a match. It's a well-deserved man of the match award. The only question I got for you is, what's for breakfast?
Early bird special.
You got it, early bird special. Have a good day.